Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your... Okay, I thought something was going to happen. Okay, anyways, let's try this again. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is MACHOzombie. Hope you guys are having an amazing day today. I'm having a wonderful day. Welcome to Spooktober. This is going to be 1 month of straight up horror games. I'm really excited about this month. I'm a very horror person. I love to get scared yet again. I have severe anxiety and it freaks me the fuck out. So, I hope you guys are enjoying my Assassin's Creed playthrough. I want to say this beforehand. Um, we will continue that in November. So just be prepared for that. But this month is a special month for me. You know, MACHOzombie, scary games, all that good stuff. We're going to dip into some frightful experiences here, and hopefully I can make at least 2 or 3 videos this month, or 2 or 3 games this month. Sorry, you're gonna have more than 2 or 3 videos, by the way. So the first one I decided to do was Edith Finch, or What Happened to Edith Finch, or I think that's the name of the game. I have never played this game before. This is completely blind. I heard this is a chilling experience, so I'm kind of just start this month on a good note. I'm kind of sorry, I drink coffee. I got to get my caffeine this morning. I'm kind of excited to just get this started, get this rock and rolling. Be scared out of my bejesus. Pee myself, maybe. I mean, who knows? But this is the first game we're going to do is Edith Finch. I hope you guys are enjoying my content too. Please hit that like and that subscribe button. And as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. Enjoy the video and have a blessed day today. Alright, so I had to take my headphones off for this because it is extremely loud and I turned it down for you guys at the moment. We're going to crank that sumbitch right back up once I put my headphones back on. And away we go. What remains of Edith Finch? Ooh, very atmospheric. Awesome. Okay, we got flowers. We got a little book that says Edith Finch on it. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I gotta turn it myself.
This isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
Can we run? We can zoom in.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Can I grab them? Okay.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh shit. Ooh, this is a cool game. No trespassing. This property will be protected by video surveillance. Trespassers will be prosecuted.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Ooh. I can only go 1 speed. Okay, what is this? Edith, 1999 through whatever. I think we are Edith Finch. Milton, Lewis, Sanjay, Don, Gus, Gary, Kay. The family tree. Let's check this real quick. We'll be right back. Alright. Can we run? Can we sprint? No.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Ooh, a deer. Come back here, Bambi.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly those words were. I was afraid of the house.
I'd be afraid of this bitch too.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
That's cool.
I heard something moving around in the garage.
What the hell's in there? Let's go check up here. Some gardening stuff. Do I need a key? Do I need a key? Can I go in the garage? Do I want to go in the garage? I go through the doggy door.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I bet there's like a cat or something in here.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
I'm getting goosebumps already.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
Some boats. Camping. Ah! No, I'm just kidding. Sorry if I scared you.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
That's crazy.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
A smile with
Even
two.
the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
What the fuck was that? Up on the rooftop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with old Saint Nick. Ho, ho, ho. Barbara.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Okay, everything is scaring me, so this is good. Let's see if there's anything else in here.
Instead of a family, there were just memories of one. Only one restaurant would deliver to our house. We had Chinese a lot.
I love Chinese. I would be in heaven. In loving memory of Louis Finch. He died on November 21st, 2010. He was 22 years old. Damn, he's young. Edith, Edie, Don, and Louis. That must be my mom, my grandma, and my brother that died. Okay. So my brother died. My older brother died, I'm guessing.
After Louis started working at the cannery, we all got pretty sick of salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
I like salmon too. Salmon patties? Fuck yeah, man. I'm hungry now. Alright, let's see if there's anything else to examine over here. What's this? Missing?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
That gives me goosebumps. I guess he was our younger brother and he went missing? Man, we had a big family. Where's our dad at? What's this? Can't go in there. That must be Grandma's automatic. Man, I have never seen one of those.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Ah! I'm waiting for something to just jump scare me. I don't think this is one of them games, a jump scare game, though. I think this is more an immersed story game.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Oh my God. Who is Molly? Oh, they got some squirrels in there with hats on. That's cute. What? Did they take pictures like that back in the day with a mask on? I have no idea. Bugs. I hate bugs. Ugh, I hate bugs. Butterflies. More evil spawn creatures.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
My friend Bigfoot, Barbara Finch. She must have been like a famous actor or something. Can I turn that on, please? Oh, there's no power.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Okay. She was a Macaulay Culkin. Hold on, I'm gonna take a look at something real quick. So Edith, Milton, and Louis are the 3 kids. And Milton died when he was like 11. Louis died when he was 22. Okay, Don, Gus, and Gregory That's like, okay, Barbara, Calvin, Sam, Molly, and Walter are the grandmothers. Dawn is our mother. Sanjay is like a leaf on the tree. Who is Sanjay? I guess we'll figure that out. Edie, 1917. She was. Alright, I'm just trying to figure out who's who. And they all live in this little bitty ass house. Now, let's go exploring a little bit more. Let's go down here. This was Swevin Eddie. Edie was our grandmother.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay. She was an artist. Calvin must have been our... I don't know who Calvin was.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Calvin was Grandpa's brother.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Can I? No, okay. Gregory. Okay. So this isn't just like immediate family. It's like grandmas and grandpas and aunts and stuff like that. Okay. Alright, let's go. Look at all these books, man. The King in Yellow, Infinite Jest, The Book of Wonder. Somebody read, bro.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
3rd floor? Yeah, this is a big ass house. I had a 2-story house growing up. What the fuck was that? Did you do that? You did that, didn't you? You piece of shit. Alright. Yeah, I had a 2-story house growing up, and I was very... Well, we lived in a 1-story till I was 11, and then a 2-story. I've never... Actually, my best friend had a 3-story house. And I thought it was just the biggest house. I thought it was a mansion at the time when I was a kid. But...
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Oh, God.
Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
And Louis is her brother, right? I have a key. When did I pick up a key? 20,000 leagues under the sea.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
I got goosebumps again.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
This is a big ass house,
Just
man.
like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Starfish, a broken starfish. Imagine like all this green and nice and beautiful, man. That would have been an amazing view.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
So Molly. Molly is our grandmother. Great grandmother. She only lived to be 10 years old. Sam and Kay had 3 children. I'm trying to get this. I don't know. And Sam was the only one that had. Sam, out of the 5 kids, is the only one that had kids. Our 5 brothers and sisters, that's the only ones that had kids. And he lived to be 33.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
So now we're playing Molly. Carrot!
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, wow. There's poop there, too. No way, man. I guess when you're hungry. Molly, Eddie, and Swim.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Halloween. Yeah, because you ate it all. It's supposed to be the bathroom.
I kept eating and eating.
Are you going to eat toothpaste? Oh, God, that's so gross. Ugh.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Is that... I don't know. You might as well eat the toilet water.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
It's a bird.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Oh my God, what the hell's going on? I'm a kitty.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you. Come here, birdie.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Aw. I'm a kitty.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Where'd she go? Oh, there you are.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Yeah, I need to eat that mama bird.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
I don't know where I'm gonna fly to, but we're just
Rabbits.
rabbits. Got that rabbit.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger. A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What is happening? Oh, there's a tree there, buddy.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Do I eat the fishes? I'm a shark. Rawr. Where would that fish? Oh, there's a ship. Sunken ship. Cool. There we go. Come here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
This is kind of demented. Where'd she go? I just tore up her flipper. Where's the rest of her? I want to eat the rest of her. There you are. Where'd that seal go? There you are.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm a snake?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I'm a monster.
I was big, but I moved real quiet. wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Oh.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh, the toilet.
I got closer and closer. All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I
Damn.
held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
That's crazy. That was neat. That was neat. Pacific Ocean depth chart. Molly. Is that Kitty out here? Come here, Kitty.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Great-Grandma Edie. Edie is my great-grandma. I'm still
The
confused.
room was like a museum.
Odin Finch joining the great military. The mystery of death thereafter. Oh, I remember these. I had one of
For
these.
500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Hold on. Pick that back up.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife Ingeborg, and they must have died in childbirth.
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
That's my dad's birthday. Well, not 1937, but
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
whoa, man.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
That's crazy.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
So that's like the start of the family right there.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
A lot of bird cages. Creepy shit. Edith Lake tape. Lake trip. Conspiracy now. My friend Bigfoot. Edith interview. Random junk.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Yeah. Bless me.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed.
Dragon kills
She could
Sven.
have, but she didn't.
Yeah. Bless me. Dragon kills Finch. Tragedy strikes Finch family. Celebration turns to... Aw, the baby.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Norwegian folktales. I have one of these. Pill dispensers. I have to have one because I'll forget to take my medicine. Ooh, I bet this is soft to walk on. I love it. Ah, Mr. Bubbles. I remember those.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
There's a secret in the bathroom.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That's cool.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Milton. Fort Calvin. Smoke 'em Joe. Sam Finch. Oh shit! No, I don't want to do that. Most improved player in football. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. That's not a Buzz Lightyear, by the way. To the command center.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
What is this for? Can I jump off this? Why would you have a staircase right here? Like a little bitty... I don't know. Let's look around and see what they have. Edith Finch National Park. Smoke 'em Joe! Alright, let's go to the command center.
And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Broken leg! Oh, I gotta use both sticks. Hold on. That's cool.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here.
Oh!
But I doubt it.
I'm gonna jump out. I don't know
I
what to
think he'd
do.
already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I'm touching the tree branch.
The day he made up his mind to fly.
Whoa!
He did.
That was cool. That was cool.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Right. That was that game mechanic right there. That was pretty cool
After
to
the
do.
funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Calvin and Sam, twin brothers. Oraz Island Regional High School. Deportment grade in the third quarter of the school year. Cool.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
What was that? That was crazy. That was good. How come I've never played this game before?
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
What's going on? Which way do I go? There's two ways. Oh, this brings you back to the house. Do we see if anything changes in the house? That's what we do. And then we'll come back upstairs and we'll go through this passageway. See if anything has any more story. This is good. This is a good game.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
I'm just waiting for a jump scare. All right, we'll go back and continue the story. Yeah, this is a good game. Yeah. Oh. This is Barbara's room. Oh, this is the movie star when she was a kid's room. Barbara's room, yeah.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Swan Lake. My friend Bigfoot. And she had her own little doll, too. I bet you every little girl wanted a Barbara doll. Yeah, you're creepy, bro.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
What was that? It's a wind? What is this? Happy birthday, Barbara. What is that? Is that a cookie? Barb Street. Somebody stole a sign. Oh, that's one of them cat clocks. It doesn't work anymore. It's dead.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16,
Damn.
she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, I'm playing.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Fuck you, pull balls. I gotta clear the table. I got an achievement for that. That's cool. This is creepy.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Let me pick this up and kill people with it. There's blood everywhere.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
What's in there? A cat? Please be a kitty.
Oh dear!
Okay. Alright. Alright.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Oh shit. I got it. Now let's turn to an action game. Yeah, motherfucker, yeah! Oh, yeah, nope. Yeah.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh God.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh God, I gotta find. Oh, I have one of these too. I've had a lot of toys there they're showing.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Shows my age.
She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
Yeah!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over
Okay,
yet.
I'm gonna go down and double tap. Can I go down there and double tap him? Beat him until his head is decapitated. Then you can stop beating him. Watch, he's gonna be gone by the time. By the time I get down here, he's gonna be gone.
The hookman had vanished.
Told you.
She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara.
Come
At
on.
the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh God, behind you, Barbara.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave a performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but Barbara was magnificent. She posed for stardom, but unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared in the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. They took it all pretty hard. But that's another story. As Barbara, tucked inside the music box, is all they ever found of her. Her.
Oh my God.
Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
That was good. All right, now
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
that's where I'm going now, to play with the music box. This is a dark game. Maybe it's supposed to be like this. Oh god, okay, this way. Her ear's not in there. I want to continue. Sven. I think that was that, like, dude's. How the hell did you get in here? How did you get in here? Am I going to have to turn Tucker Cam back on? Hold on. Let's turn Tucker Cam back on. He's spotted. There he is. Tucker Cam. Let's take a bigger look. Oh, he left now. And no, that's not piss. I dropped something and it's soaking up right now. The cleaner is. That is not pee. Trust me. All right. Hold on. Tucker, come here. Come here. Tucker. Come here, baby boy. Hi. I gotta shut this now, okay? Alright. You stay in here and you play with your toy. Love you. Anyways. We have Tucker Cam. Look at the puppy. He's so pretty. And he left. That's fair enough, Tucker. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Put that back under here. Minimize it a little bit more. And boom. Right there. Okay. Now you guys can watch his tail and his butt. Sometimes he sits where he's in the clear view of the camera. So we'll just keep it on there. We're continuing this game. You've already had my
Mom
introduction.
said the basement was off limits. Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Ew. I've had a lot of those. Or not a lot of them. A couple of them. I always was barefoot when I was a kid. Stepped on a bunch of shit I shouldn't have stepped on. So...
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once. Carrying packages.
Do. She was carrying packages. What kind of packages?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
What was she hiding? Dead bodies?
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Oh, shit.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Damn.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
I don't think so either. What do we got going on around here? Trains? Model trains? A lot of shaving cream, man. It's stocked up. This is an emergency shelter. Look at the water and the food and the coffee and the... I don't know what that is. And cereal, Albinos. Tasty beans. This is like a fallout shelter, bro. That's a painting behind there. I guess he had it was boarded off, so they had to put something that looked like the outside on there. It's crazy. Crazy. What do I do? Where do I go? Walter. What is that? Oh, look, there's that crutch we used in the last episode. We beat the guy to death with it. Am I just not finding what I need to find over here? There's a train. Anything over here? Peaches, China, Spain. Oh, okay. Walter, 1952 to 2005. He lived quite a few years.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
January 1976. Opening the same
Even
can
a
of
monster
peaches.
on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Opening the same
Almost friendly.
can of peaches.
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
I need more
I'm
peaches.
done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Okay, so we'll leave this way. No, we won't. I am Walter. Oh, fudge. Oh. Right here.
I know it's out there somewhere.
What is?
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly.
It's a lot of peanut butter and jelly, bruh.
And Calvin.
Coffee. Is that coffee? I don't know. Pea soup, yo. I just like eating peaches, that's it. Dude, he's stocked up. He went to the Sam's Club, man, or the Costco and got the grande sizes. Oh. This is where he must put all his trash at. Dude, it has to stink.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Damn.
But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh. He committed suicide.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
So she was living in this house, and some dude was living under the thing for 6 years. She was alive, and she never knew about it. That's creepy, man. I would be scared if I did that. I'd hate my parents. Poor Walter. You were cool, bro. You love Peaches. You were awesome.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
From what? Let's go get that peanut butter.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
What else has she hasn't told me?
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Yeah. Well, the peanut butter's still here.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
The jelly. Hold on. This was a different cereal, wasn't it? No, maybe not. Pea soup, pork chunkies. Grade A pork. Yeah, they went to Costco, man. Dude, that's gotta stink, man. That's got to stink.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Walter, he loved trains, man. These train tracks have been abandoned. What's out there? I want to go out there.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Why is there a chair in the tree?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Whoa. What the hell is this?
But I thought you should know about your family.
It's like a totem pole.
And the history you're a part of.
Is she pregnant?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Lights turning on by themselves and shit. Totem pole. Where the hell did they live at? What state? Are they even in the United States? I don't even know, bro. Did it say in the beginning? I don't remember. Alright, let's continue on. I can't really sprint, so... I wonder what the speed run of this game is. I'll look it up later.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
The house is falling apart. Look at that. Oh my God. I bet she's pregnant. And she's telling the story to her unborn kid.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That is kind of crazy.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Any of you guys seen Pet Cemetery? That was my favorite scary movie growing up. If you want to know about the crazy story, leave a comment. I'll tell you about it.
3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Let's see who we got. Derpy Jr., Lucy, Daisy, Burpy, Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy, Zoe, Coco, Tucker. Oh, that's my dog's name. Look, we're gonna line it up. Isn't that creepy? Aw, Tucker, you died in 1992. My dog's only 1 year old, by the way. He still has a good, like, 10 years, 11 years left in him. And he's going to be all my videos in the next 10 or 11 years, too. So there's
Sven
that.
built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Molly Finch, born December 1937, died. She's a kitty. She's the one that was a kitty. Calvin Finch, he's the one that was all the spacemans, yeah. Swen, he was a woodsman, woodworker. Eddie, she liked books. Walter, I don't know what this symbolizes. Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. A man looking over the pill. I have no idea I could do that. That's weird. That's cool. Can I do that on every single one of them? That one drew me to it. Hub, connect, Fedek. I should have got an achievement for that. Remember when we were the kitty? I love kitties. I don't have a kitty. I got a dog.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
That's what we saw earlier. We can take a look at it through here, I bet you. Not very freaking clearly.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Oh, remember they tried to bring the house over here by boat and it crashed. And it's still out here in the middle of the ocean. I remember that.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
Oh, we love Edie.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
I got goosebumps.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Edith Finch, Sanjay Kumar, Milton.
We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
He must love to do art. He must have been an artist in the making.
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
It's a rickety ladder.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I wouldn't have done it.
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I knew it. I knew it. I called that shit. I'm so happy. I knew she was pregnant. I knew she was pregnant 'cause she was talking about American flag. She was talking about like to a person, right? She was talking about that at the graveyard, something about a family, and she was like trying to explain it to her. And maybe she's recording all this. Maybe she has a GoPro on her. Maybe.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
All right, let's check around
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
What's wrong? Oh yeah, okay. Can't open that. He was a hunter.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, he was a World War II veteran. I forgot what that's called. Yeah, I forgot. It's a famous picture. Was he in that picture, I wonder? Ah, it's a kitty. Swiping at a squirrel. I got a freaking flashlight. I knew she was pregnant. I knew she was freaking pregnant, man. Airline ticket. K. Finch. Don't be scaring me like that. Well, I thought somebody was on that bed for a minute. I was about to freak out. Alright, let's go open this letter. Let's close this door. Can it? Can't close it. Okay, let's go read this letter. I knew she was pregnant. I knew it. I called it. It's Grandpa Sam. What the hell?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Why did... Oh. I wonder if there's anything secret in here I can look at. Like a bird I can take a picture of, get an achievement. I am by far never going to be an achievement hunter, by the way. Never, ever.
Smile, Dawn. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Aww.
Aw.
What if he's like, ooh, a dead body. Ooh, a dead body. Take a picture of that. Not really seeing anything else. Maybe the canoe? Nope. I don't know what to take a picture of now. How do I progress? I caught a white orb. It's a ghost.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hey, he's piss out of pissing.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
Hi, Day.
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Nope. I'm gonna take pictures of you.
You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
I don't think it's gonna progress.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Okay.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Kill Bambi.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you need to be strong.
Oh, I shot it.
Great shot, Dawn.
Whoa, I captured that picture. Oh, she's crying. I think I'm supposed to take a selfie.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
She killed Bambi. She killed Bambi. Hold on.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Alright. Selfie! Oh, I set a timer. Run!
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Oh! That's great timing, man. Hope he's okay. Kinda liked him.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
It was a pretty good story. Aw, Grandpa Sam. I love Sam already. He's my favorite person. I don't know who my favorite character yet is. So far, it's like Sam, I think.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
What is this? Oh, that's the space guy shit. This must be our brother. Shit, I should have checked. Hold on, put that down real quick. Let's. So they got divorced. Sam and his wife did. Lawsuit has been filed. Hold on. No! I can't do this for some reason.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
I'm the baby.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I'm controlling the frog right now. That's cool. Unplug the water.
Bartender's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
That was a cool segment.
Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
So he drowned.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
He was only a year old, man. So all of her family has died, and we're figuring out how they died. Sam died in a hunting accident, I think. Walter got hit by a train. Odin, I forgot how he died. Calvin swung on the swing set. He jumped out and jumped to the river. Barbara was killed. Somebody. Molly was killed by something. I don't remember. Crazy. Oh, that's the baby. That's her brother that died very young. That's their mom's brother.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
This is cool. What did that say?
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
All right, there's a totem pole explanation.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. Make us try.
I'm controlling this kite too. That's cool. I like these little game mechanics, man. That's awesome. How do I get to the next part? I just gotta find the next words in the sky. Oh God, sorry. How do I continue the story? Nope. Erase those words. Oh, there we go.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Fuck you, bitch. Erase these words.
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Starting to storm. Where are the next words at?
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. Thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Whoa. Some paranormal shit going
I
on
wish
here.
that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Cool. Gus.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Well, I'll be damned. So that was her mom's brother. I guess next we're gonna find Swen is still on there. I don't know, Eddie still on there. We haven't found Eddie yet. Can't believe I thought we were going in like an order. Okay. Guess the fuck not. Alright. Oh, Gregory had a locker. Aw, look how precious that baby is with that big ass mouth. Alright, let's just keep on keeping on. Can we go in here? Nope. I guess I'm climbing up the wall.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Don and Sanji. Who's Sanji? Oh, that must be... Sanji must be my dad.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay. Yeah, her dad. Fly to India.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Edith, Louie, and Milton, the three
But it
kids.
didn't last.
Odin Finch by Edith Finch. I did this. Family tree. Lewis rules. To teach and to learn. 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. Oh, that must be our family photo. I gotta be the baby in that one. Oh,
The
shit.
beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Let's go in here and check them out. The door. Slenderman.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
The magic school bus. Hold on. That was my brother.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Where'd he go to?
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever Milton found in the house. Nothing around here. What's in this house, man?
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room, until Mom got him a job at the cannery. Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room, except Lewis.
think we're almost done with this game. Here we go.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
He was smoking the marijuana. And he was a gamer too. That's awesome. Would he play like Dungeons and Dragons and got high as balls? What does that mean?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh! I got a Dungeons and Dragon thing. That's cool. Oh shit. Sorry. Get these fishes out of the way.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names.
Oh God.
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Now I'm controlling these fish and this. That's cool.
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Oh, it's a puppy doggy. Sorry.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis-topia.
Lewis-topia.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. and he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery, but his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished.
He's gonna get his hand chopped off.
He held an election for mayor, and he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Am I controlling the boat now? Oh, better go.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on. In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen.
Handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for
sinister serpents.
Sinister serpents.
No!
He followed the sound of her
electric sitar.
Electric sitar. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
He got his hand chopped off.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Am I at the cannery now? Yeah, this is my weed locker. And a Nintendo Switch in there.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
This place must smell awful too.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Hey, Finch. Hey, Finchy.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Whoa.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
It's a kitty!
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting me.
You're a huge cat.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
You got his head cut off in a fishing cannery accident.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
He was a pothead. Ooh, game station.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
It's called a Wonderland Turbo. I want one of those. Ooh.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
God, this family's had a lot of deaths, early, young deaths.
I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Gotta leave too. Start a new life somewhere, man. A lot of children dying. It's so fucking sad.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Happy 90th birthday. To teach and to learn. Dawn Finch. She wrote a book.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe you
Edith.
should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
I'm ready. Let's do it. It's my room.
last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
Hold on. I wanted to look through the peephole, but I think I already got all the peepholes. Yeah, it said I got an achievement for all the peepholes, so...
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Does that mean I need to turn around?
I started seeing things.
Ah, the deer's Bambi.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
So this is the old house that wrecked in a...
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Bye! Bye!
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
The baby.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it.
Is this a wound? Are we being born?
I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Whoa. Wow. Man, that made me tear up a little bit. For Shirley Davis. These must be the little kids' pictures they put in the... Sorry, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. These must be the when they were kids, they put I don't know why it's making me tear up. They put their kids' picture up there. Excuse me. Ugh. Thanks, Johan. See Johan's name in the ending credits. That's a cool achievement. Man, it's more like sad than scary. Creepy though. Oh man, my eyes. They're watery. Must got some in my. Got some in my. It was kind of creepy, like the creepy atmosphere, the creepy ambiance, but really wasn't that scary. Still counts as horror month. I might run this as one video. I can't believe I've never played this game before. I'm glad I did. It was a really great game. Very immersive, very thought out, very... Is that a... I think I had the same little bitty motorcycles when I was a kid. I definitely had one of those. Definitely had one of those. Whatever that game... Wonderland Game Station. Scarred for life. Trick or treat. Smell my feet. How come I've never played this game before? It's so good. The Edith Finch team. The end. To Tottenham. That's good. Bravo, 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 bravo. Drew our mom in there. We got all the stories. They're done. The replay story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. Okay. Let's see what this is. Oh, we can go across the different stories and play them. Alright, guys. We're done. It's over with. Definitely a definitely an 8.5 out of 10 for being just a story game. Maybe a 9. That was really good. Oh my God, I can't believe I teared up at the end. I did. I had tears running down my face. It's crazy. So that is what's eating Gilbert Grape. I mean, what remains of Edith Finch. I can't believe they didn't put a date she died, the year she died, by her name. That would have been like an epic ending. But yeah, I knew she was pregnant, and then she passed all the information on to her kids. To her kid. Sorry, kid. But man, that is crazy. That was a really, really, really good game. Definitely a game worth playing and checking out, guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. The first game before a month is done and in the books. We'll play. I think I'm about playing Dead Space Remake next. So, and I may upload every single day this month instead of Monday through Friday, just because I just want to get the games in, the horror genre in. Alright guys, that's all I really have to say about that. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. MACHOzombie is out.